Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.
Now for your starting lineup for your home Norwood Indians. At guard, number 0, Sean Williams. At guard, number 1, Will Harris. At guard, number 4, Jackson Cinnamon. At guard, number 5, Colin Hill. At guard, number 21, Dawson Raines.
All right, let's go ahead. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Norwood High School Gymnasium for a varsity basketball game between the Norwood Indians and the St. Bernard Titans. And both teams in an early struggle this year, but looking for their third wins. And starting for the St. Bernard team is TJ Grove, their leading scorer, is number 41. Marion Gans is number 23. He's the second leading scorer. Jordan Jones, number 11, averaging 7.5 points a game. Michael Rack, number 25, averaging 4.8. And then Afdal Emadou, averaging 2.5 points a game for Norwood. Who we got for Norwood? I'm here with Nate Bolden.
How you doing, Dad?
All right, we're doing all right. Good start for Norwood with the steal there. So Norwood starters. Going with Sean Williams, number 0. That right there is number 5. That's Colin Hill. And turnover, 2 turnovers, and there's 2 points by number 11, Jordan Jones. All right, nice little move there by number 1, Will Harris. So Nate is helping with the freshman team this year, and so he's got a little insight on the team. And Norwood's going to start in a 2-3 zone, and looking with Jack Zimmerman in the middle, and the 2 guards outside. So Sean Williams and Will Harris dogging the guys out front. There's number 11.
That's a good shot.
Good shot by Jordan Jones. So he's got 5. Her first 5 points.
There doesn't seem to be an obvious advantage for either team, does there, Dad? Number 41 is TJ Grove. He's their best scorer, but he doesn't shoot from three-point land at all. He gets inside.
Right.
And Norwood's got some size in the middle, too, at least compared to these guys. That's a nice block by him.
To start with, Larry Tate not on the starting lineup tonight, so being held out for a little while. But Norwood go with a little younger group.
TJ Grove, that's his first team first.
So there's a foul on Grove. That's good. We get him in foul trouble. It might be good. The Marion Graves is one to watch. He's shooting 31% from three-point line, which is reasonable. That's like almost 50% from 2. So
is it?
We'll look for him to hit some threes.
Neither team a very good three-point shooting team.
Right. Overall, just not good percentages. That on the line is Dawson Raines, and he makes 1 of 2. So it makes it 5-3 right now. And Norwood picks up full court too and gets a travel right there.
Norwood has a couple quick kids in Sean Williams and Colin Hill and Will Harris as well.
Yep.
I'd expect him to pressure them a little bit in the front court.
That was kind of a 2-2-1 or 2-1-2 right there, the press.
I believe so.
And there's Jack Zimmerman with the ball, and Will running the point right now.
Wasn't a bad shot selection there.
No, he was good set and everything.
Open.
There's 33, that's Afdal Amadou.
Although I did think that Jason Bosey, the head coach of Norwood, told him not to shoot a three-pointer until he scored inside.
Yeah, it's a good policy to kind of work the ball inside, take it to the hole, and then get your work outside, which Norwood's done. They've had 2 good looks.
Sure.
That's number 25, Michael Rack. It's his first shot of the night. Will Harris on the move for Norwood, looking to penetrate. Nothing there. Back out to Sean Williams. Over to Colin. He takes the ball to the hole, which is good. Good hustle on the boards.
By Will.
Nice little fast break right there. Finished by Marlon Gans. Ooh. Will might have got away with travel right there. It looked like he shuffled his feet before he put the ball on the floor, but he got fouled.
Fouls on number 33, Afdal Amadou, his first team.
So we had a couple more games before this game earlier. Couple good games, I would say, right? The freshmen lost. That's my team by 3. And
Yeah,
we were
really
in there the whole
good
time.
game, yeah.
It was a good game.
Good battle all the way.
JV won fairly easily, which was nice for them. That's a good
Yeah,
win
it was a
for
good
them.
win by Coach Taylor Wellman's team. Nice. That was a good
play
look
there.
by Will. I thought he could have gotten the charge, but just wasn't quite in position, so call a block on the drive. That was Jordan Jones taking it to the hole. He looks pretty aggressive to start the game. He's their 3rd leading scorer, so I mean, both teams, they're only averaging 47 points a game, and we're only averaging 42, so we look for it to be a low-scoring game, although they're off to a good start right now. 5:08 left early in the first quarter. He finishes off the 3-point play, so that's 8 points early for Jordan Jones. A little sloppy on the handle there, Scans.
Wow.
That's actual Michael Rack. It's nice look right there by Rack. So
Get your
St.
feet
Bernard
set.
takes,
They're going to knock it down.
Yeah. So here comes Larry Tate and Chris Anderson. 3 of the guys that have been starting already, and then Kevin English too. So just not picking up on defense quick enough, and then of course they had a couple of turnovers, getting some easy buckets too.
We've got a pretty good crowd here tonight, don't we?
Yeah, very good crowd.
Although I've got part of that is that St. Bernard's just down the street.
Right. Yeah,
So
they got a
travel
good crowd
well,
here
of
too.
course.
Yeah.
And we've got some good fans. They were very loud during the freshman game. Distracted us quite a bit.
Yeah. So 13-3 early, and St. Bernard drops back now into a 1-3-1, it looks like. So just a different look after a timeout. Jack Zimmerman open in the corner, see if he can hit one. He's wide open.
Just couldn't knock it home.
Right.
Stays with Norwood.
Nice play there by Larry.
Good play
Larry
there.
Tate, nice layup. Good look. Taking advantage of the man-to-man out-of-bounds play, and Norwood comes back 2-3 again.
I think we're likely to see Larry Tate score some baskets under there.
Yeah,
he gets in there real well.
Some buckets early. Larry plays the middle on the zone. Kevin English on the wing here, so got some good-sized wings, but Larry didn't step up quick enough. They got to keep it out of the middle in the 2-3. That's too easy of a shot.
Got to use your hands on defense. The hands have to be up. Good deflection there, 25.
Yeah, Norwood kind of sloppy passing-wise. They're not real sure of him sometimes, and gets away from him. So Norwood goes 2-guard, 2-1-2 against the 1-3-1. There's a nice little penetration. That's kind of way to do it. He was trapped and just kind of takes it right in between the trap, does Chris Anderson. So third foul on St. Bernard, only 1 on Norwood at this point. 4:02, halfway through the first quarter. So St. Bernard not particularly real active. Now they're coming up the trap once they get into the shooting area. Here comes Kevin English. That's coming up to the. That's a nice play right there.
Wow,
Kevin.
great pass.
Yeah.
Good finish by Kevin English.
Yeah, good play by Chris. Nice little pass and good move by Kevin too, because he rotated around underneath. And I like the defense here. 3-2 with Zimmerman out front. And he's tall and has got good arm reach, so he can cover a lot of ground out front. Takes it away. Now they're just shooting the lights out right now. That was Grove, which he's only shot. How many threes has he shot? He's only shot. He shot 660. No, he hasn't. 6 3-point attempts. Now he's 1 for 7.
Put your reading glasses on.
Yeah, I got to sit. A little stagnant right now. Just trying to get some movement. Looking for one of the guards to penetrate. Jack Zimmerman on rotation. Kevin's. That's a good move right there.
You get it to your number one scorer inside, and that's not a bad idea ever.
Nice move, Larry. Good, strong move. Good work underneath right there, though, against a taller team. Now we're going to go 3-2 again. And the corners are vulnerable in a 3-2. You got to get out there on them. And Kevin just doesn't cut off the baseline. I noticed we could do a better job at that, coming out and not letting the guy drive baseline in all of our defenses.
I agree.
You got to take that away just so there's no question whether they can make it or not. Here comes full
shift change.
Shift change for St. Bernard. I don't know these guys.
Fresh legs. We'll see what we have here. Yeah, I see some teams do that, and I don't know that I'm sure there's a benefit to it. But I don't think I'd like to do that as a coach. I think I'd like to keep some of my players in. Take the ones out that need a break.
Kids, keeps them in the game, and as long as you're not losing a lot with losing your first team, you want to have your best players in. But the thing is, though, they're up 18-9, and I can't imagine they're tired or anything yet. Good steal by Kevin. He's on the move. Good pass there. Nice shot.
Good focus.
Great play by Kevin to Sean Williams, and he likes to put that left-handed banker in there, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Yeah.
He's not as big as a lot of guys on the floor, and he's learned how to use his body well.
Yeah, protects the ball well.
Get his arm out far and avoid those block shots. Now, he will get some blocks sometimes because he likes to get in there deep with those big guys.
Good job by Larry. Larry Tate gets the most out of his ability. He just does real smart things. Like right there, he stepped in and beat the guys to the basket, got fouled. That's already 5 fouls on St. Bernard. 2 minutes left in first quarter. Early 11-18. Good play there. Nice job, Kevin, right there. Good job. Coach calls 22, which means three-quarter court, 2-2-1. So we're just looking to kind of make them take some time getting it up the floor.
Norwood's got some quick guards up front to agitate these guys.
Yeah, just got to keep the penetration away.
Got
to drop back quicker. Can't give up easy layups. That's 13-20.
Sean takes off down the floor sometimes.
Yep, he'll push it, see what he's got. There's a nice move inside.
Wide open. Get in there.
Kevin, and he gets fouled by number 14. That's Jaden Wood for St. Bernard. The foul's on him.
Now they've got 5 fouls already.
Well, so that's number 6. We're almost in the bonus. So it's because we're taking the ball to them. They're being aggressive on defense a little bit. Good roll in there. Come on. Okay, back in for Norwood is Dawson Raines. He takes Jack Zimmerman's place. So I like that they can press a little bit up front, but they gotta protect the goal a little bit. That second one's good by Kevin. So now we're full court man to man, and then the guards looks like they might trap when they feel like it. Sean's good. Nice.
Boy, Sean gets over there quick.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, good pass.
Nice block right there. Good job, Kevin. Keep looking.
Try to force it.
Right idea by Larry, but he wasn't looking, and he was running away from the basket a little bit. All right.
It's not good to throw it to a guy that's not looking.
No.
Well, that went in and out. We got a guy on the floor.
Yeah.
Goodness.
All right. Got outhoused a little bit there. Number 15, Shamar Tate. Nate, probably these guys, being so close, St. Bernard being so close to Norwood, they probably know each other a little bit. I think a couple of our kids have been to St. Bernard in the earlier years, so there's a motivation here to play well and win the game. 14-20 right now. Norwood down by 6. First one no good. Let's check and see if we box out well on this free throw. We only got 3 on the line. Okay, there goes our 4th. Chris goes into. So Chris should take the shooter, and the other guys should keep the other 2 away from the goal. Good box out. Larry had him, but he
was over the back there.
Yeah, me too. He got pushed under though, more than he should have. So St. Bernard looks like they're able to penetrate a little bit, and
let's see what happens here.
Yep. Yeah, they whacked him pretty good. Kids these days, Nate, instead of trying to go up and cut him off, they want to stay back and try to get the big block.
Because that's what's going to get put on their Instagram page or their Twitter page.
And that's right. Yep.
It's
so just fundamental stuff like that is just kind of going away.
It's a little frustrating to watch sometimes.
Yeah, and they get enough to make it worthwhile, I guess. But they got a foul there, so we're in the bonus. Even though he gets 2 shots here, Kevin misses the first one.
Now they may know that if Kevin English gets out in the front court by himself, he's going to throw one down hard.
Yeah.
Now if they challenge that shot like that, he might be a little more timid the next time he goes up. They miss a guy deep there.
Yeah. Larry doesn't pick up his man. Everybody's looking to.
They in man-to-man now. Well, he was open for days.
Yeah, we're just committing too early.
That was a nice hand
on the penetration. And there's too much penetration too. Nice give by Sean, but Kevin couldn't handle it.
Nice athletic play there. Just missed a shot.
Yep.
Back to Norwood.
Norwood's ball. Down by 7 with 6.7 to go in the quarter. So plenty of time.
I would think they'd try to get to Larry.
That's a good play there. And hit it, Kevin. Nice play.
Nice
good
tip.
Wow. Boy. Good job, Chris. Way to stay with it. Man, that was good play.
Good for him. The little guy goes up hard and makes the final shot.
All right, so that makes it 17-22 the first half. Norwood already in the bonus. They've only fouled 3 times, but part of that is our lack of defense because we're not getting in front of people at all. They're able to penetrate too much. So Steve Bosch takes his position, assistant coach, behind the bench as always, making sure the kids are paying attention. Then assistant coach Ray Campbell, one of Jason's assistants that Ray was on one of our Norwood High School league championship teams in the early 90s or mid 90s, wasn't it? Or 94?
I think it was 94. That's right. They've got a good group of coaches at this at this time.
And round out the staff is Taylor Wellman's group got I think their 3rd or 4th win tonight, and then his assistant Hunter Raines. It's a good Norwood player as well. And of course, freshman team coached by Mike Burns and yours truly, Nate Bolden. So St. Bernard comes back, looks like, with their starters, is it not? Yeah, that's their starting group.
That would be their starters.
So, and the second team held their own, but Norwood was able to close the gap a little bit. Let's see if it goes a little better. Okay, the clock started a little bit too early, I think. Referee on the ball. The clock being run, as always, by Bud Rich. Been here putting in his time, giving back for a long time. Bud Rich, an early 70s grad. Joe Ward on the scorebook. Mike Moyers announcing tonight. Nice move by Larry.
Wow.
That was either a blocked shot or a foul.
A little too strong.
They didn't call anything. So,
I noticed that on these rims, there's a wire that hangs above the backboard there.
Yeah.
That wire gets hit often.
It does.
At least a couple times a game.
Right.
They don't always call it.
Yeah, it's hard to see sometimes. But yeah, it's got a strap that cranks the basket out of the way when you don't need it. So Larry out front handles the ball well. Just wasn't really going anywhere, but
well, he should have shot that.
Yeah, he could have taken that in. There's Dawson with a shot. Larry
hard in
down.
there.
Larry, nice job by Larry. Persistent. That is Larry Tate to at his finest.
He racked up a few stats there.
Now, our defense here, Nate, is 3-2, so the middle has been open a lot, and it looks like Kevin's playing a little too high. He ought to be on the block instead of he's a little higher than he ought to be, so that's given some space underneath. And then they got to keep it out of the middle, and that would be the job at this point in a 3-2. It would be the job of the top guy to keep it out of the middle more. I do like the defense. We're just not covering it quite right yet. There's a 2-3 out of bounds, so we're back to the 2-3. Now there's a middle guy. Now Larry's got to step up on that. The guards are kind of responsible.
Another three-point shot by St. Bernard. That's surprising. That's not typical of them.
No, it's really not. That's Marion Gans. Now, he is their best three-point shooter at 31%. So,
well, he might be at 40% now.
Yeah. Larry at the top. And Jack sets a screen. We're looking for some cut-throughs. I'm not sure exactly. Just kind of cut through, looking for something underneath, and then rotate it back over. The wing's cutting through to the corner and posting up. I think we're looking for a mismatch underneath.
Well, they're running some time off the clock.
Yeah.
And if you've got the ball, the other team's not scoring at all.
Yeah, exactly. So,
well, turnover there.
So Jack with a decent shot. There's number 11 with a 3.
That was a nice shot there.
It was. Butter. That's Jordan Jones. Now he's shooting 14% from three-point line.
That's 11 points for him already.
Yeah. And that's uncalled for. They shouldn't be shooting that.
Kevin English.
Good job going to the boards by Zimmerman. Kevin with the drive. Nice, good penetration. In foul trouble even still. They're at 8 fouls now. I think Jason might be a little bit, Coach Posey might be a little bit miffed at why they're shooting so well, and I am too. Based on their numbers here, they should not be hitting all these threes.
You know, they did the same in the freshman game. They came out and they made all their shots.
Yeah.
We didn't make all our shots. The team gets momentum, and that was that.
Oh, yeah. They don't look confident, though. I mean, they're swishing them, but I don't think they're going to shoot that well all night. But 21-28, down 7. So now we're back man-to-man. So that'll take away most of the threes. That allows for better penetration, though. Good defense by Cole. Cut him off and then knocked the ball away.
That was Colin Hill.
Collins, that's what I meant. So in for Norwood is Larry Tate and Kevin English, Colin Hill.
Nice block there, Kevin there.
Good block right there. Jack Zimmerman, Kevin on the run.
Is he going to take it to the hole? He's looking to.
Look, there's Larry. I think that Larry almost traveled. There's Jack. That's what he's there for. Just can't get one to fall in. Good hustle by it. Good hustle. We're going the boards well. We're scrapping well for extra shots.
Well, that referee called the foul from the other side of the floor.
I know, that guy's right there.
And that'll happen sometimes.
Yep. I guess they didn't see it. He did. That was a kind of a wild penetration there. St. Bernard looking to put in 2 new subs. Okay. That's only our 4th foul, so we can't complain too much about the unfair foul calls.
That's a good point.
We're just not too much penetration. They're driving hard, they're quick, but I think we could do better getting in front of them. Timeout called by St. Bernard coach Mike Radke, I think is his name.
Well, Dad, I hope we're still on the air. I can't hear myself in the headphones.
Yeah,
I don't think you can hear you, can you?
Yeah. So, did you hear the Norwood band in the background? Coach Radke calling timeout. Maybe setting up a full court press again, or maybe a half court press, or some kind of different defense. It was right after the free throws, so he's got something in mind he wants to do. And so Jason should be ready for some kind of pressure. Looks like they're coming up to full court, and it appears to be a 2-2-1 the way they're setting up. So what they're going to try to do here is, rather than they'll try to trap around half court. They're looking to force you up the sideline. If they can do that, and looking to trap at half court. So you don't want to dribble across unless you
don't have their main ball handler in.
Yeah.
And they handled that pretty easily.
Yeah.
But these St. Bernard kids are quick.
There's Colin. There's a good three. That's okay, so as well as they shot, 24-29, we just got to lock down on defense a little better.
This St. Bernard 5 is a little bit quicker than the Norwood 5 that they've got on the floor.
Yeah, good steal right there. Nice hands. Nice hands. Good job by Colin.
Colin had a good game on the JV. He only played one quarter, but he scored 9.
Yeah, he did.
He just knocked down a 3.
Feeling confident right now.
He's got the hot hand. I think I'm looking for him to score.
We look a little stagnant. I think we don't know what defense they're in.
Never a bad idea to go into Larry.
Larry, nice move, but they're playing man-to-man. That's all we're doing. That's all we got to run. Good penetration there by... Nice move by Larry. Might have been travel, looked like. Maybe a real quick step through.
Well, they didn't call it.
And they did not call it. 29-26, we're down by 3. That's a nice comeback right now. Good hustle by Colin. He did not hit it. I don't think he did. All right, now shoot. Get him to miss and can't get the rebound. So number 13 comes back in for St. Bernard. That's Peyton Pugh.
This is a tough job looking at these sheets all the time and trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah. So Norwood, the middle's open again. We have really easy, left the middle open in a lot of... Jack Zimmerman fouls but helps him up. So Norwood coming in with 3 new subs. It'll be Sean Williams and Chris Anderson again, and Dawson Raines will come in for Norwood.
41, TJ Grove.
I noticed their freshmen shot free throws well. I didn't look as closely at their JV, but it seemed like they got nice strokes at the free throw line. 30-26, 3:18 left in the first half. Referee have some words for the shooter. I don't think he's coaching him. I think he's telling him some secret that he's not doing right.
Is that right?
Whatever it was, worked out good. Nice stroke right there. It's a good shooter.
And he's grabbing where you don't want to be hurt.
He's shooting 76% from free throw line, so that's a pretty good percentage right there.
Take that any day.
Norwood again against the 2-2-1. Larry brings it up. Good pass right there. Nice look through. Dawson on the move.
I just mishandled the ball there.
Yeah, he got it knocked away a little bit. He had a good plan, but just couldn't finish. You're looking to draw in the defense and then maybe take it all the way, but foul on Larry right there. Still 16 fouls, so they're not in the bonus yet. They're just driving right by us, basically, and not able to. Mike Radke coaching much like his dad. That was at St. Bernard for many, many years, and very mindful of his dad when he was coaching. Very similar. So a mismatch underneath, but they don't take advantage of it. There's Gans right there.
Missed a three-pointer.
Good hustle by Norwood to get the possession, or actually good hustle by St. Bernard on the offensive rebounding. So we get a jump ball and the possession goes to us. I kind of like that. We'll get the ball at the halftime on the possession unless we get it back.
We hope you're enjoying Norwood Community Television's coverage of this community event. We'd like to thank Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road for supplying pizzas for our all-volunteer crew.
Put pressure on, but they're just driving right by us. I wonder if we would do a little better to back off some and not get up so tight.
Knocking down all the free throws.
So that puts them in a 1-and-1 now for the rest of the half, and it's 26-32. So we haven't been real productive on our end, and they've been able to capitalize on some fouls. So they violation on St. Bernard.
Lane violation on the shooter. Right?
I don't know if it was. He wasn't looking at him, but so Shamar Tate back in. This looks like man-to-man actually right now by St. Bernard. They're going to trap if you turn your back, so maybe a run and jump. Yeah, it's just first pass trap. So Kevin has nobody on him. They're a little confused on offense.
It's a good pass inside.
Yeah, it was.
But he got to the shortest man on the floor.
Yeah, it was just a little small to finish.
Well, that was a nice move. Couldn't finish it. I think they could have caught over the back there, but they didn't. That was a good pass.
Yeah, also just kind of a lob into the post, and needs to be a little sharper. He was open, but it was too easy to knock away.
Very risky pass.
Yeah, so St. Bernard is in a run and jump
catch.
type off defense.
In and
Can't
out.
get that to fall. Good. Okay, well that takes away our possession halftime. But Marlin with the jump ball. Here comes Larry. Larry Tate in the game for Jack. Looks like Zimmerman. And back in for St. Bernard is TJ Grove. So a minute 45 left in the half. Norwood down by 8 with the ball. Norwood in a box set. Steps in right back to Larry. He should score here. Looks like a little foul. Out hustled to the ball, but then Chris not going after it real hard. I thought he could have gone a little harder after it, but anyway, we get the ball back. Need to stay on our end here for a little bit.
Foul called on St.
I
Bernard.
don't know. Did you see a foul there?
I didn't see a foul, but I did see him lose the ball.
Yeah.
And
he must have fouled.
I think the referee saw the same thing.
So we got a 1-and-1 here for Chris. And
they could use a bucket.
Yeah. So Colin Hill in for Larry, looks like. I guess Larry maybe he had 2 fouls or something. Doesn't want him to get a third. Minute 30 left. Nice.
Well, that was interesting.
Good hustle. Yeah, they didn't know it was
the
1-1. Didn't box out the shooter. But couldn't capitalize there. So down by 8. Oh, nice steal right there by Kevin. And then he gets fouled by TJ. Yeah. Yeah.
We preach to our big guy on the freshman team all the time. You can't get the ball above your head because somebody else is just going to take it from you.
Yeah.
And you can't get it below your waist either.
Well, you want to keep it away from the small guys, but he had it over his head where it was easily
head, basically.
behind him almost. Yeah.
And guess who's back there? Kevin
the
English is back there.
It was a little slow move, too. He wasn't doing anything with it.
Not really.
All right.
It was
Kevin
just a good play by Kevin.
So we're shooting 2 now. We're in 10th and a minute 16 left in the half. Kevin with both free throws. That makes it 34-28. And Norwood pressing. Just trying to force a little action. Sean with the
real good pressure by
good
Sean.
defense. That was good. Yeah, cut him off both ways. Just there in certain positions, they're a little too quick for us to stop.
Fouls number 21, Dawson Raines. That's his first, team's 8.
Dawson's first foul tonight. I'd like to see Dawson get in there a little bit more, be a little more aggressive. I have a few more
Okay,
fouls.
so Larry's in on offense, and then Colin coming out on defense, or Colin in on defense. Yeah, Larry does have 2 fouls, so just looking for a little more ball handling, and nice move there. Nice play. Good play. Good cut by Chris.
That's classic Sean Williams.
By Sean, yeah, it is. Good defense right there.
Tough.
42 seconds left, so down by 5. We need to close that off. Just got to close the middle. It's too spread out in the middle for St. Bernard. They're just going to hold for a while. Okay, they're not holding for the last shot, but they give it to one of their best free throws, or their best 3-point shooters.
What is that? Is that maybe 6 threes for St. Bernard?
Yeah, I think it is.
They're having a good shooting night.
They definitely are, especially from threes. So we're going to close it off with the
We got about 8 seconds left.
5-point run here. We got 7 seconds
off
left.
the floor.
Larry in a little bit of a panic. I don't think they're going to get it off, but so they come back with a 5. We were down 5, and they got 3 and a 2 real quick to make it 30-40. And like I said, it looks like St. Bernard overall a little too quick on offense for us, because they're penetrating at will, and then gets us out of position, so they're able to rebound out of it too. And then on our end, we look a little stagnant, don't you think? I mean, that last move by Sean, just a real quick move, cut to the middle, and Larry sees him for that bucket.
Right.
But really a little tentative on offense. So we'll close that up, and Jason will address that at halftime. So we're here at 30-40 here at Norwood Gymnasium. We'll take a timeout for halftime. So we're back here at Norwood High School, starting the second half. Norwood down 30-40 to St. Bernard, and about to put the ball in play. Coach Mike Radke for St. Bernard yelling instructions, and so we're back in business now. St. Bernard starts their looks like their regular starters, and that's Grove, Gans, Jones, Rack, and Amadou, and then Norwood goes back with. They got Sean Williams and Jack Zimmerman. They got, who is it?
Nice steal by Will. Passes it to his brother Sean up. He couldn't finish the layup.
He's going to get it back here in a second.
He's going to try and steal back. He about did the splits.
Wow, comedy of errors here to start with. But so Kevin English, and then Larry Tate back in starting for Norwood. So St. Bernard putting on a full court press here, and Chris goes into Will, and there's good penetration. I think he could have had a shot. Just kind of poor decision making early on. St. Bernard looking to make another 3. Can't get it to fall.
They finally missed one.
Yeah, they finally missed one. They got a good look though. That was Jordan Jones with his miss. Now we need to. They should not shoot as well. No promises, but we pick up our defense and then get a little more action going with ours. There's a double screen. Larry coming out for 3, but doesn't take it.
Sort of trying to figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah. Look a little tentative, so we'll go back to the point guard. St. Bernard in man-to-man, so we should be able to run our man offense. Will Harris posted up on the post. I don't think that's what Coach Bosey really wants.
They just look discombobulated right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
But they've got control of the ball, and that's good. Why not?
Well, he
like
had
to
a
see
good look.
Jack hit a couple threes. He's struggled this year at the three-point line.
Nice steal by Will. On the move, going the other way.
Very nice move.
Okay.
Still trying to figure it out.
We're looking for post moves. Looking to post people up. Not getting great position, but we're looking at it so long that they're able to get help side. Here comes in for St. Bernard, number 31, Elijah
Jones.
Washam.
The coach is telling them to be patient, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, as long as they're not forcing anything, we're okay. But we need to get something going here.
They're down 10 points. They've only put up one shot.
It looks like 51. It looks like looking for Larry on the post, and just not any movement outside. So if we exchange, yeah, there you go. But for Will, if we just exchange and get people in different positions, it'll open things up a little more. And that's one way to do it. Dribble out, and Larry moves out of the post. So
St. Bernard's not attacking.
Now
they're just letting them handle the ball.
Now Kevin's back in the post.
Awfully boring. Just good hustle by Jack.
Yeah, good hustle in there. Just couldn't come up with it. Yeah. St. Bernard on the move again. Good work right there by TJ Grove.
That's their player.
He's got 7 points now.
Well, Kevin English getting trapped in the corner.
All right,
managed to
play
save
there.
That one.
Avoided a turnover by saving it and throwing it in.
Norwood about to make another shift change.
Yeah. Kevin a little late with that. I think Kevin a little late with the help there. He could have been there earlier because they lobbed it way too far. So Will, Chris, and Jack out for Norwood, and then
Boy, he got up there.
Yeah. Again, that's TJ Grove.
That's TJ Grove.
They're just not keeping him away now.
8.5 rebounds a game.
We're making him miss the threes now, but then not getting the rebound. So kind of a push. There you go. There's a good shot, but
now St. Bernard's coach there was yelling shooter when he got the ball. I wonder if that made him shoot. I think I might have thought about it.
Well, I think he's in to. Looks like he's in to take the shot. He was open enough that he just yelled,
open.
But it might have made him miss since the coach was.
I think it would have made.
Got in his head a little bit.
Dad, I remember being at the three-point line when you were coaching me, and you said shoot it. So I shot it, and of course I missed it.
Yeah, if you haven't decided on your own, it's kind of tough. I forgot to tell you to make it, didn't I?
You didn't say make it, you said shoot it.
You said shoot it, so got to be more precise. So Norwood gets another turnover and goes into Kevin. They're putting a lot of pressure on. I think that's the right one to pressure.
Odd looking bounce pass.
Larry.
Now fans over here yelling at Larry Tate to shoot the ball,
yeah.
Which I can't stand.
Just not much happening in our offense right now. A lot of standing around.
It sure isn't.
The cuts we're making aren't purposeful. There's one Larry to post up, and there he gets the reach over. So that's Larry had good position there. That'll be
it's TJ
Grove's third foul. So that's possible motive for our, at least looking in the post. Kevin should be posting up a little bit more, but he's not aggressive doing it. There's another foul.
I was about to say, they can call a foul there.
That wasn't a good one there. That's on Jaden Wood. That's his fourth foul. Goodness gracious, that was really not a good foul. You don't get much playing time when you foul like that.
He's replaced by Michael Rack, number 25.
44-32, still kind of a low scoring game. There's a nice move by Kevin. Just couldn't, he double dribbled there. He went to pick it up and bounced it and then went back to get it. That's a nice move. Our passes just are not crisp enough to serve their purpose. So Colin picks up high on defense. There's 41. That's his fourth. Pushing. So that helps. That'll help us underneath. And in for the game for St. Bernard then will come Shamar Tate and take the place of TJ Grove. So Norwood sets up 1-4 to break the press. Just a man-to-man press, so they should be able to get it to who they want to. I would think they'd want to go to Chris.
A little wide pass there.
There's a three right there.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. That was Shamar Tate.
Yeah.
He's got 7 on the night. Well, Norwood's just got to come down here and score some buckets.
Yeah.
And that's
a little more aggressive
probably what
on the
Jason's saying to them right now.
Yeah.
You got to come down here and score some buckets.
Yeah.
It's not a very good strategy, but that is what they got to do.
Well, they also on that possession, they've been going to Kevin English, and they're getting it into him easy enough, but he's not a guard, so he's really not sure where he's supposed to go with the ball, and threw the lob pass over, and there's a defender right there, so he just took it. So I think that's what upset Jason. And then they didn't get back and cover real quick either, so both of those added up to bad play. So we're down, all of a sudden, down 15. We have no points this half, right? No, we got 2.
Norwood's got 2, yeah.
So they've got 7. So it's 15-point deficit, 32-47. I'd like to take a second and thank our workers tonight and the camera crew. And there goes with the handheld Edward Duffmeyer and Driftmeyer, not Duffmeyer, Driftmeyer. And then Steve Sobel on, he's the director tonight. Tyler Meyer and Steve Grotehouse doing their thing. And then little Tackett, James Tackett doing the graphics. So thanks you guys for putting this on for Norwood tonight. Hope everybody enjoys watching the game. I'm here with Nate Bolden. I'm Jack Bolden, and we're just announcing things as they come along, giving our opinions, seeing if we can help Norwood get a victory here.
How am I doing so far, Dan?
Excellent.
Well, that's what they need to do. They need to get the ball inside to Kevin and draw some
Get
fouls.
it in, take it to the hole.
Shoot some free throws.
And that was more aggressive. That had a purpose. The passes were good. Kevin was ready to receive the ball and went up strong. So he gets 2 shots. And again, St. Bernard basically in foul trouble early. They got 2 guys with 4 fouls on the bench. So we should be able to take advantage. And they've got 4 fouls, team fouls, and we only have 1. So Kevin makes 1 out of 2. Norwood picks up full court. Larry on the ball. Coach pleading for him to spread out a little bit and balance the floor. So just an open post is what they're doing, looking for penetrations and maybe all the way or a kick out. Norwood's defense solid so far. This is where they think the mismatch is, I think, with 35 and Raines.
Now, are they trying to hold for the last shot? They've got a whole minute left.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're just being patient, look for an opening. That's a nice take right there, and they get the foul.
Body foul by, who was that called on?
It's called on Larry?
Called on Larry Tate?
Wow.
It was called on Larry.
Yeah, I thought he didn't step in and close it off. He just reached in, and that's where he got the foul. Because he wasn't going to finish that shot, I don't think. The driver wasn't Jordan Jones. Jack Zimmerman getting ready to check in for Norwood. Coming in for Larry. Larry, that was his 3rd foul, so 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So we need a good box out here. St. Bernard been hitting their free throws, though. They've been knocking them down regularly. And
not that time.
box out. He just stepped straight in, and the ball bounced over his head. He didn't really even need to box out that hard. Just
a wide open
back.
35 underneath the hoop.
Yeah, 35 was wide. So 28 seconds. Now they might hold for one shot. They'll take what they can get, I think.
Just cutting and going, cutting and passing.
Yeah.
I went for a steal there.
Yep. So that was earlier than they wanted, but they had to take it.
9 seconds on the clock.
Nice, good play, nice
Very
break.
nice play there.
Could have been a foul right there, but didn't call it. 2 seconds left. And we cut it to 13 to the end of the third quarter, 35-48 St. Bernard. And pretty much of a slow-moving third quarter, don't you think, Nate?
Absolutely. I was not expecting that. The last game they played Seven Hills. They had 1 point in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter.
Yeah, so we
What's at halftime?
yeah.
I wasn't done talking there. And then they came out and scored 22 after halftime. I thought they might score up 22 again.
So, being at that game, what did they do to get the 22? Did they just press more? Did they go faster on offense? Just more
all the above.
Yeah.
All the above. They didn't have a single turnover, and they made all their shots. Sean, what is Sean's last name? I forgot. Sean Williams. Sean Williams put a lot of pressure on him up front.
Yeah.
I don't know if he played that quarter.
Really?
I'm not sure that he played that quarter.
I think, yeah, he played some that quarter.
Did he?
In fact, he started.
He did. You're right.
Yeah.
But he was instrumental in that game.
Yeah.
A lot of steals, a lot of penetration and dishing, and
Yeah. So
sometimes that just happens.
Norwood averaging 42.3 a game is about, close to their average. I mean, they're 7 away for this quarter, so that's, they're a little ahead of 42 a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, St. Bernard already has their average, 47.5. They're at 48. So, St. Bernard has just played better offensively, And Norwood's offense has been just real stagnant. Just been real. Now, St. Bernard in the 1-3-1, so we're going to go 2-guard and look for. We're going to trap a little bit. Larry takes the. That was a block. Yeah, good call. I'm glad he called that because he wasn't there. So Larry, nice drive, and that's 5 fouls on their team. So 2-3. They're going to go 2-3 out of bounds. Back to the corner. With Sean. Sean's. Okay, we need a middle person, which Kevin comes up in the middle. Good movement right there. Nice move by Larry. He'll go up strong, but can't finish. Darn.
Good block.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
He could have gone and cut him off, couldn't he? He could have gone down there and stood in front and cut him off. Instead, he wanted to try to block the shot, and he gets the foul.
It's very trendy to try to block those shots.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Jones shooting free throws.
Yeah.
He jumped out of the gym on that.
He did. He was up real high.
He was trying to slam one down.
The other thing that it was Will that was down there, Will Harris. And if he would have cut him off, then Dawson would have been able to steal the ball because he was right behind him, chasing him down. So here comes Jack back in, and Will Harris comes out. That was his 4th foul. So just an unlucky reach in, I think.
It's like Norwood's back to man defense. No, they're in 2-3. No, they're man.
Yeah, looks like man. It's not a pressure, man. We're playing off of them, so they shouldn't be able to get to the goal. 51-35. Norwood down by 16.
The momentum's been St. Bernard's way this whole second half.
Yeah, pretty much. Dawson over here in the corner. He's kind of too much away from the action. He should move up, move in toward the lane a little bit. He is open, but the more the ball comes, he's allowing the defender to get in the passing lane, so he can't receive the ball. So Coach Bosey calls timeout to try to look at this Was it 1-3-1 there or 2-3?
I think it was a 1-3-1.
Yeah, so they're cutting off the passing lanes to the corner, so they can't get that. The middle should be open if they widen out the lanes. Need some activity in the middle.
I'm sure Coach Bosey is explaining things that he's explained 100 times before right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, you take a timeout, what the other coach wants you to do. So what Radke is liable to do is change the defense then, and so Norwood won't remember what Bosey told him the next time he goes to the 1-3-1. But we'll see what happens.
Sneaky.
Yeah. So that's a good coaching move. If he changes defense, he might keep it the same just because it's working so well. Norwood looks so confused, but we'll see what happens here. So St. Bernard back in. I still think that's 2-3, isn't it?
The Indians are keeping the ball on that right side.
That's a good play there.
Not swinging it to the left.
Nice. That's how you do it. Get it in the middle. That's what we're looking for.
That's what he's good at.
So good timeout by Coach Bosey to break that defense. And now we're back man to man. Not tight. Good hands by, is that Sean?
Norwood staying in the man. Good effort by Larry Tate, just missed it.
Gosh.
Well, that's the bad part of going for that steal.
Right. It opens up.
Lost that possession.
Somebody's got to pick you up. Jordan Jones takes it to the hole. Jones with 14 points right now. He's their leading scorer on the floor. And he's just been kind of taking it to the hole and making free throws. Sub in for St. Bernard, number 33, Afdal Amadou.
How do you say that?
Afdal Amadou.
Afdal Amadou.
He's in for Marlon Gans. So 1-3-1 it is right now. They disguised it pretty good. They're covering it. There it is. Nice job there. Good job. Going down low and getting it in the middle. That's going to help. So here comes. That's another. Try to get them to shoot a quick shot and get the ball back.
I think the referee's confused about whose possession it is.
Yeah, let's.
And he decides to give it to St. Bernard.
All right. 53-39, down 14. Not out of this yet. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Well,
nice
he's
shot
been hot the whole game.
He's got a nice stroke.
That is Michael. I'm a little slow on the name. Anyway, 25.
Jack Zimmerman with a three-point attempt. No good. Wow.
No foul call there.
No foul. I don't know. I don't even know if they blocked the ball.
Here in the game for Norwood, number 5, Colin Hill.
Colin Hill back in for Jack Zimmerman.
And they called a foul on that. That looked like ball to me.
Yeah. Larry's so far out of position there. That's his fourth.
We hope you're enjoying Norwood Community Television's coverage of this community event. We'd like to thank Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road for supplying pizzas for our all-volunteer crew.
On the free throw line, number 35, which is Zykeem Hunley. That's his fourth point for tonight.
Keep making those free throws.
Coach coming back in for St. Bernard with Marlon Gans, and so he'll take Zykeem's place.
Why not, Larry?
For three. Good rebound. Nice job by Kevin right there. So having a good quarter right here, Kevin is.
He's got 17 on the night.
Yeah.
He's their leading scorer.
There again, they're just penetrating at will. And then our rotation on defense.
Now he double dribbled.
Huh. He's trying to make things happen. He's hustling on defense, Sean is, and aggressive on the boards and bringing it up, but just kind of unlucky.
You know, sometimes they call that hand on the bottom of the ball, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah. It's really consistent. Good rotation there by Sean. Nice drive right there. Michael Rack with 13 points. He's having one of his better nights. Good shot by Sean. There's a three.
That's what they're going to have to do. Get down the floor and shoot it, and hopefully it goes in.
Down 60-44. Look for some turnovers. Try to get a trap and take it away just like that.
Nice steal by Sean Williams.
Goodness gracious.
Well,
couldn't finish that. He was being unselfish,
he probably
but
should have shot that.
Yeah, just take it in. You know, they're just kind of rotating and exchanging positions and handing the ball off. On the handoff, sometimes you can jump switch, maybe get a turnover there. Takes a little bit of quickness, but didn't recognize it there. So Coach Radke calling timeout for St. Bernard. You can hear in the background the pep band playing tonight. Always doing a good job. And, of course, our cheerleaders, Zanaya Allen, Rhianna Arthur, Odessa Birch, Nevaeh Downs, Kyra Molden, Paitlin Rudd, always doing a good job. I'm not sure who our Indian mascot is. Do you know who that is, Nate?
Phyllis Bolden.
Yeah, maybe it's Phyllis Bolden. Nice little dish off right there to TJ Grove.
Once again, they penetrate through the defense.
Yeah.
Dish it off and score. They need to shoot quick here.
Got some quick guards in for defense. If we can score a bucket.
We've got a quick lineup in ourselves. Lackadaisical pass. Got it right back.
There's 19 for Kevin. Okay, now maybe here's where we make a difference on defense.
Well, I would think St. Bernard would try to run the clock down now.
Yeah, I think so. They do as much as they can. They've done a good job about that, taking advantage of penetrations. There's a nice move underneath.
Not TJ Grove. He wants to score.
Yeah. Well, a little out hustle for the ball right there.
Indians going to have to rebound if they want to get back in this game at all.
All right, good play right there by Gans, except he's going to take it all the way.
Wow, that was easy for him.
Yeah. Down 18 now, 46-64 for Norwood, 2:25 left. And just not able to get any offense going other than Kevin.
Foul on the floor.
Kevin English with 19, Larry Tate with 10, and then Sean Williams with 7. So those are our scores. And, you know, TJ Grove only has 11. I thought he had more. Of course, he sat out a lot of the third quarter, I mean. So in for Norwood, number 24, who is Nemo. No, that's St. Bernard. That is... Well, he's not 24 on the JV, is he?
No, and I can't find his name. It's Brandon. And I don't think I know Brandon's last name.
Brandon Roberts.
What is it? Roberts?
Roberts, yeah.
I did not know that.
Getting some varsity playing time right now.
I believe this is his first varsity appearance.
Yeah.
He had a good night for the JV. He scored.
Yeah, he had some threes tonight that he
15 to 20 points.
Yeah. So Norwood on the move again with that's Colin with the ball. And still kind of confused about how to penetrate the zone. There's Brandon looking for three, a little shy right now, looking for his first varsity points. There's Kevin inside, a little off balance. We got a timeout with 1:27 left, and Norwood down 66-46. So we're a little above our scoring average, but they're way above theirs. So
they sure are. Well, they hit so many threes in that first quarter, the first half.
Yeah, they did.
And like we said before, they're only a 30%
we still cut it to 4 at 6. And had a chance to stay in, but just got stymied on defense or on offense.
Put in a new guy, Michael Wood, number 40.
Okay.
He's also a JV player. I think this is his first varsity appearance too.
Yeah.
He had a good game for JV tonight also.
So let's see what Jason goes with here. I would imagine man-to-man, maybe looking for opportunities to trap, and then you don't just want to give in and give up, even though you're down 20 with a couple minutes to go. You still want to kind of play basketball and let these new guys they put in get some experience, get a little bit of game experience, and see what they can do on offense on the other end. So man-to-man for Norwood. St. Bernard just kind of doing their patient thing and working the ball and dribble, penetrate, kick it back out. And I'm sure they're looking for 106 left, so they're not real eager to score. Brandon, I think, could come up a little tighter. Good steal, good hands right there by Colin. Finish it off.
Nice fake.
All right, good fake.
I didn't finish. Frustration foul there.
Yeah, kind of. You kind of want to go up strong left-hander. If he blocks it, he blocks it on that. He had the edge. You'd probably get a foul called if you can take it in.
True.
It was a good fake. The kid was looking for the block, but just couldn't finish it.
Let's see if we can get one of these JV guys some points.
Yeah. So St. Bernard in the 1-1. They beat us to the 1-1. They've got 6 fouls. We've got 7. And,
once again, they make their free throws.
Yeah, I really am impressed with their free throw strokes through the whole system, whatever's going on there.
Well, Kevin English steals the rebound from Michael Wood.
Yeah.
Who could have had his first rebound in varsity.
There's Colin,
a deep
for three, a deep one.
Hey, there's Michael Wood's first rebound. Brandon Roberts' first varsity shot.
35 seconds left.
Well, there goes some of my old JV baseball players.
Norwood forcing St. Bernard to penetrate a little bit, take it to the goal with that up front playing good defense. And that was actually a nice pass by Elijah Washam, but the receiver, Jaden Wood, wasn't looking or expecting it and let it go through. This is tough for the JV. There goes Kevin. Now he can make a move in there, but they're crowding him pretty good. They could have easily called a foul there. They shoved him out, plus they whacked at him, but they did not make the call. So St. Bernard dribbles it out, and that's the game. So just kind of in a nutshell, Norwood loses to St. Bernard 67-46. Just a little lackadaisical effort on offense. Really, this looked really stymied, didn't you think?
I did, yeah.
And of course, St. Bernard played a really nice spread-out offense. Took it to the hole when they felt like they could, and finished a lot of shots. They hit shots early on offense and threes in the first quarter.
They did a lot of things right tonight.
They absolutely did. So for Nate Bolden, this is Jack Bolden signing out for Norwood High School, and we'll see you next time. Good evening, everybody.
Good night.
Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.